Your teacher today is Dr. Bosa, Science. Dr. Bosa is the head teacher, Science Foundation College. Question A, 40 marks. Question is 1 to 40 carry 1 mark each. 1. Give any one example of a root tuber. This can be cassava, sweet potato, carrot, or sugar beet. 2. State one disadvantage of keeping fingernails long. State one disadvantage of keeping fingernails long. They may keep germs. Number 3. What is the importance of including calcium in chicken feed to enable them to lay hard eggs to strengthen their bones? Number 4. What's the use of a wedge as a simple machine? It may be used for cutting, it may be used for chopping, it may be used for digging. Number 5. Give one type of a lens used to correct long-sightedness: convex lens or converging lens. The diagram shows a person who is danger. Use it to answer question is 6. How useful is the structure marked M to an injured person? Is to keep the injured arm in one position so that the person doesn't feel pain. Number 7. Apart from mosses, give one other example of spore bearing non-flowering plant. It can be fern, it can be liverwort. Name any one mammal that lives in water. It can be hippopotamus, whale, it can be dolphin. Number 9. Give a reason why people keep cats in a home. Cats help man to eat rats or to chase away rats. Some people keep cats as pets. Number 10. Why does a farmer cut off leaves of banana sack before planting it? To reduce transpiration. Number 11. Apart from pasturing, give any one way milk can be prevented from going bad: by boiling it, by refrigeration, by tinning, by sterilizing it. Number 12. Why is it important for a husband and his wife to be treated together if they have got gonorrhea, to prevent reinfection? Why do farmers carry out de-beaking in a poultry farm? To prevent egg eating, to prevent feather pecking. Number 14. State any one habit which help to promote oral health: brushing your teeth, cleaning your tongue. Number 15. State one use of soil to earthworm. Soil is the home of earthworm. Soil contains food for the earthworm. Soil contains oxygen used by earthworm. The diagram below shows crop rotation cycle: cassava to bean to sweet potato to millet. Number 16. What's the importance of bean in the cycle to the rest of the crop? The bean fixes nitrogen. Number 17. Which chemical communicable disease in human affect both the skin and the skeletal system. Leprosy, de-beaking. Number 18. Apart from carbohydrates, name one other class of food that give energy. It can be fats, it can be proteins, it can be lipids or oils. Number 19. In which way is the sun important in the formation of rain? Sun leads to evaporation and transpiration. When the water vapor reaches the sky, it cools into rain. Number 20. State any one method used to make dirty water clean. That water may be made clean by filtration, decanting, distillation, or by adding chlorine. Number 21. How does a sweater help to keep a person warm during cold days? The sweater prevents heat loss. The diagram below is of a head of a bird used to answer question 22. What does a bird with this type of beak eat? It eats seeds. Number 23. Give any one effect of poor disposal of human waste in the environment. Give any one effect of poor disposal of human wastes in the environment. It spreads diseases like diarrhea, cholera, and dysentery. Number 24. Apart from the egg stage, at which other stage of development is the housefly not active? Pupa stage. Number 25. Why does clay-made charcoal stove use less charcoal than a metallic one? Why does a clay-made charcoal stove use less charcoal than a metallic one? A clay stove retains more heat than a metallic one. A clay stove conserves more heat than a metallic one. Number 26. Apart from production of egg in bracket over, mention one other use of ovaries in the human body. Ovary produce hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. Number 27. State one way in which a child gets natural immunity. State one way in which a child gets natural immunity. By suffering from a disease and recovering from it, or by feeding on breast milk. State the injury that results from tearing of muscles. State the injury that results from tearing of muscles, that is strain. Number 29. Which gas is used by food manufacturers for preserving drinks like soda? That is carbon dioxide. The diagram below is of a common animal used to answer question 30. Which disease does the above animal spread to human? Which disease does the above animal spread to human? Bilharzia or schistosomiasis. Number 31. Why are the legs of a person who has fainted raised higher than the head as a way of giving first aid to allow more blood carry oxygen to the brain. Number 32. What name is given to a place where a seedling is grown before transplanting? That is a nursery bed. Number 33. Which part of human ear equalizes pressure in and outside the ear? Which part of the human ear equalizes pressure in and outside the ear? That's Eustachian tube. Number 34. Name one other disease caused by fungi in humans apart from ringworm. Candida, orthoras, dobes each. Number 35. What class of food is digested in the stomach? Proteins by pepsin, produced by the stomach. Number 36. Give any advantage of castrating farm animal: to prevent poor breed, to prevent spread of venereal disease, for easy handling. Number 37. In the space below, draw a simple diagram of a fibrous root system. In a fibrous root system, all roots have got the same size. Number 38. How are plastics and glass materials dangerous to the soil? They prevent water from entering the soil and can cause water logging. Apart from liquids, name one other state of matter through which heat is transferred by convection. That is gas. Number 40. In which human body organ does gaseous exchange takes place? Gaseous exchange takes place in the lungs. Section B, 60 marks. Question 41 to 55 carry 4 marks each. Number 41. A. Give 2 examples of a physical change. Give 2 examples of physical change. Melting of ice, changing of a gas to a solid, melting of candle, evaporation. B. State 2 characteristics of a chemical change. Heat is given out, forms a new substance, it is irreversible, it is a permanent change. The diagram below is of a human skin. Use it to answer question is 42. Name the layers A and B. A is epidermis, B is dermis. B. Give the functions of parts Y and Z. Part Y insulates the body, part Z secretes sweat. Number 43. Name 2 types of pollination in flowering plants: self-pollination and cross-pollination. Write any 2 agents of pollination. Write any 2 agents of pollination: insects, wind, animal, birds, and water. Number 44. Give 2 disadvantages of keeping local breeds of poultry. They take long to mature, They produce few eggs. They give little beef. B, apart from getting money, give any two other ways. A farmer benefits from keeping poultry. He gets meat, he gets eggs, he gets fertilizers. Number 45. Match each animal in A with a correct group to which it belongs in B. Match each animal in A with the correct group to which it belongs in B. Chameleon is a reptile. Toad is an amphibian. A bird is a mammal. Ostrich is a bird. The diagram below shows how light passes through a glass block. Study and use it to answer question 46. Name the rays M and P. M is incident ray. P is refracted ray. B. Name the angle marked R. Angle R is angle of refraction. C. Give a reason why ray P bends as shown in the diagram. Light is moving from a less dense medium to a more dense medium. Number 47. Give one reason why dehydration is dangerous in human. Give any one reason why dehydration is dangerous in human. Can lead to death. It weakens the body. B. In which way is the oral rehydration solution in bracket ORS a good treatment for diarrhea? It replaces lost water, sugar, and mineral salts. Part C. Apart from taking ORS, how else can one prevent dehydration? By taking plenty of water, by eating juicy fruits like pawpaw and mangoes. D. How can a person preparing ORS prevent it from contamination? How can a person preparing ORS prevent it from contamination? By using boiled water, by using clean containers, by washing hands before preparing ORS. Number 48. The table below shows source of food, the food nutrient in it, and the related deficiency disease. Complete it correctly. 1. We have fruits, vitamin C. Lack of vitamin C causes scurvy. 2. Bean. The food nutrient contains proteins, and protein prevent kwashiorkor. C. Dash vitamin A, night blindness. The gap is filled with fish, liver, eggs, or carrots. Carrots contain vitamin A. Lack of vitamin A causes night blindness. Iodized salt contain iodine, and lack of iodine causes goiter. Number 49A. Which type of blood vessels return blood to the heart? Those are veins. B. What is the function of valves in the blood vessels during blood saturation? They allow blood to flow in one direction, or they prevent back flow of blood. C. What type of blood is carried by most blood vessels with valves? That is deoxygenated blood. D. Give anyone waste material carried in blood. Give anyone waste material carried in blood. It can be urea, ammonia, carbon dioxide, and uric acid. The diagram below shows one of the methods for preparing alcohol. Study and use it to answer question 50. 50A. Name the method used in the diagram. Distillation. B. What does the RJ represent? Heat. C. Why is the tube pass through cold water? To condense alcohol vapor. D. What process form M? Evaporation. (51A). Apart from antenatal care, give 2 other ways of caring for pregnant women. By giving them balanced diet, by showing them love, by giving them enough rest, by giving them appropriate dressing. B. In which one way should pregnant women protect their unborn babies from malaria? By taking preventive drugs, by sleeping under mosquito net, by using mosquito repellents such as odomos. Number 52A. Name the force that brings down all object thrown up. It is gravity. B1. When a piece of paper and a rubber were dropped from the same height, which one reaches the ground first? Rubber. Give reason for your answer. Rubber experiences less air resistance. Rubber is heavier, experience a lot of gravity. C. Why does object float in water? Because they are less dense than water. Number 53A. Set reasons why farmers thin their crops. To reduce competition among crops for sunlight, to ease spraying, to ease harvesting, to improve crop yields. B. Apart from thinning, give any 2 other ways a farmer cares for the crops. Apart from thinning, give any 2 other ways a farmer cares for the crops. By watering, by fencing, by mulching, by weeding, by applying manure. Number 54. Name the type of joint found in each of the following parts of the human body. Shoulder, ball and socket joint. Here you find ball and socket joint. Then wrist. In the wrist here you find grinding joint. B. What advice would you give to a person to keep the skeletal system in a healthy working condition? What advice would you give to a person to keep the skeletal system in a healthy working condition? Regular exercise, eat balanced diet, regular medical checkup, good posture. You have to sit in a good posture. Study the diagram of an electric bell below and use it to answer questions 55. 55A, name the parts A and C. A, dry cell. C, hammer. B, what will happen to E when B is closed? Will become magnetized. C, how useful is part D in an electric bell? How useful is part D in an electric bell? Is to produce sound.
The Science Foundation College enamava ku Lwejjinja ng'oyingira kilomita emu. Ssomero lya day ne boarding eri abawala n'abalenzi. Ku O level tusomesa arts ne sciences ate A level tusomesa sciences zokka. Omwana mulete ku The Science Foundation College. Ffe tusinga okusomesa sciences. Okumanya ebisingawo kuba ku 0753 8 27 09. The Science Foundation College, based on sciences and based for sciences.